What's up, guys? This is Behind the Bar with John and Cold.
Hey,
Second episode we're doing now.
that's facts.
Hope you guys liked the first one. We're gonna keep going strong and keep giving you new craft beers, new views, and hopefully some good talk.
Just new beers in general. Maybe not always craft beers. We never know.
You never do know exactly. But how's your day been going?
Chilling, you know. Didn't really do too much except for did a lot at the same time. It felt like. So how those days go. But hey,
Exactly. Hopefully everyone else had a good weekend.
heck yeah,
Yeah, Sunday, so
yeah. It's a relaxed day, you know.
chill,
But
relaxed day.
they won't be hearing this till Friday. So,
Oh, that's facts. And then
But
I'm
hey.
posting on Sunday.
but yeah, why don't we just get right into it with the first beer? What do we got here?
All right, so starting off, we're gonna start with this brew that's called Staff Magician.
Okay.
Looks like it's originated from San Diego, little San Diego brewery out there, and it's gonna be McKellar. McKellar. Hopefully, I'm saying that right.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah, first off, just looking at the picture itself, it looks really interesting. You got looks like a magician in the middle, one guy blindfolded, the other one looking at a card. Off the back, I don't know what I'd be drinking just looking at the image.
Yeah, show it to the camera though, real quick, so they can see. It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, let's open these up and see how it tastes.
Let's go.
There you go.
Fish.
Whew. A little splat right there.
Hopefully it fills up. Ooh. About to spill it on the carpet. Terrible at pouring beer.
Yeah, that's a big head.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Hey. That looks nice.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too big of a head.
Yeah, I know.
You got a little too
Whatever.
excited for a sec.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep, it's all head. That's what she said. Well, that's gonna make me burp.
This tastes pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of like a Shock Top or like a Blue Moon.
Honestly, yeah. I really like Shock Top too.
I love Shock
Yeah,
Tops.
Shock Top is good.
That used to be like one of my favorite beers, actually. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Blue Moon used to be a go-to for me for a long time.
Blue Moon.
Yeah, it's
Used
good
to be the
stuff.
vibe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know what it is about it, but I usually don't like beers that taste like that. But yeah,
This one's
Good.
good. I would love to have like a little orange slice on here, or even throw it in. That'd be
Yeah,
a good vibe.
honestly, yeah, it does have a flavor that would be what's the word? Commented.
So it says it's
bite.
supposed to have some notes of white grapes in it. Do you taste that at all?
Not really.
Yeah, it was white grapes, and then it's supposed to be like some mixture of fruits. Supposed to be a tropical vibe.
Tropical vibe.
Are you sensing that? Are you feeling that at all, or no?
I don't know about tropical, but it definitely tastes good.
Yeah,
So-
it's a good beer.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not good at all. Like the flavor is definitely there, but tropical flavor, I don't know about that.
I can taste it a little bit just because I kind of still get the citrusy flavor. Because right when I took a sip, I thought
I
of
definitely
instantly
get a
Shock Top.
citrusy flavor. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just wish there was a little more. To be
Yeah,
honest, but no complaints though. Like I said, good beer.
yeah, this is a solid beer. I mean, I would definitely.
Yeah, if they had
enjoy
this at a
having one of
bar,
these, yeah.
I would grab one.
Yeah, it's pretty
sure,
it's smooth.
yeah.
It's nice. It sits well on the palate for me too. So.
Yeah, there's not like a nasty aftertaste or anything like that. It's something that you can,
You said
linger with.
linger.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Definitely would recommend. This is a New England Pale Ale, right?
Yes, a New England Pale Ale.
what's up to New England, and I guess San Diego at the same time. 'Cause
Exactly.
New England Pale Ale from San Diego.
I've been wanting to actually go to San Diego and just like explore some breweries out there.
Yeah, I've been seeing that it's a lot of good ones out there, to be honest.
You-
And most of them have like a restaurant or something like that you could just.
Yeah, have some
You know,
good food,
yeah.
have a good time, some drinks. I feel like every time I go to San Diego, it's a good time, actually.
Yeah,
I love going to San Diego.
I've only been like once or twice, so I can't really, say every time I go because it's not, a regular thing for me, to be honest. But it seems like a super cool city. I went to a random taco spot. It was some of the best tacos I ever had. Don't even remember the name. Love to find it again.
Gosh, I don't even remember the name, my boy.
was
You
a
gotta
while
remember
ago.
them so we can go try them again.
Yeah, well, I can figure out where it's at, to be honest. It's right by my homeboy's baby mama's house, so we'll be good.
So I know it's somewhere over there.
Yeah, it's somewhere over there. So I could definitely figure it out. I think it's like close to Tijuana, to be honest.
So not being from here, what are your thoughts on San Diego? Like, how do you like it compared to like say like a good city that you would go to normally from where you're from?
I don't know. San Diego seems like a chill place. I mean, I know everywhere's different, so
Because you have the beach, and then you have like usually like when I think of San Diego, I think of like partying, I think of college.
yeah,
I think
see,
of bars.
I definitely don't get that because I mean, I didn't go to college out here and nothing like that. I didn't go to college at all, to be honest. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like it definitely seems. When I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, not Virginia, there's this spot called Folly Beach, or Folly Island, I should say. The beach is on the island. Anyways, that was like the party town, the dope spot to go to with bars and all that other cool stuff. They got Folly Gras every year, which is like Mardi Gras in
Oh, okay.
Folly. Yeah, like normally you can't drink in the streets, but for that day you buy a wristband. You show your ID, you buy a wristband. Whatever bar you want to go to, walk around, do whatever. It's like New Orleans for a day
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
or a week. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's tight. It's tight.
Have you ever been to Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras, yeah, I've been a couple times. It's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
dope.
Yeah,
I wanted to go.
Because I mean, not that I was like super close, but I mean,
You still went to like
you live in
events.
South Carolina,
Yeah.
like you're not as far from Louisiana as we are out here.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit is what, like 1,000 or more miles, to be honest, from here.
It's a
From
good
Cali?
push.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Southern
it's
California?
a good push.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like 400 or 500 at the most, maybe 350 probably, to be honest, from where I was at. So yeah, we definitely went. It's good vibes. It's tight.
Yeah, it's how long
It
is
can
it?
get crazy.
Yeah, it can get
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for the whole. I think it's a week.
Yeah, it's like a week, right?
But I wasn't there for the whole time. But yeah, it was tight though. I definitely would recommend. But I don't know about staying for a whole week unless you live there because I don't know. I just can't party that long in a row.
I was just gonna ask you that right now. Do you think you could actually party a full week?
I think I could do it. I just don't think I want to be honest with you.
It's probably a little draining now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 26, but shit, still. Like,
I mean, a full week, everyday drinking. You know what? That was like me like 2 months ago. So
I mean, I'm not saying I don't go through my phases. I don't know. Out of town too. I like being in my element sometimes, like being able to touch back to reality after drinking and after a week.
I feel the
I don't
vibes.
know. I don't even have no naps.
So I definitely need some naps in there.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm sure I could do it.
Yeah, a full week.
I just never really had the desire to really do that. Like, I just need a couple days going crazy. You feel me?
No, I feel.
Get back to my real life, be an adult.
I definitely do eventually want to try it out. Eventually, like Mardi Gras would be really
Yeah,
sick to go
for
to.
sure.
But especially nowadays with everything going on.
Oh, yeah,
know
with
when,
COVID,
I don't know
I
when that's
mean-
gonna take place.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a while for sure. Like, definitely a minute. Better that than dying, though.
Facts.
So, at least we still here.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers
right?
to that.
Yeah, this is really good. It definitely, the head is like hard to avoid.
100%.
Yeah, you gotta probably really know how to pour this one.
But it's good though. It's still smooth, still crisp. I like it. 100%. I would definitely
Did
still
you know
order
if they
this.
had like
A brewery?
yeah, like a restaurant, or I mean, I don't really want to even call it a restaurant, but like a poorhouse, if you will.
I believe so. I
do?
think they do out there in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken.
Shoot, we should go
Yeah,
check it out.
definitely. That'd be a huge vibe.
Yeah, maybe they know how to pour it better.
No, this is good though.
Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what you rating this?
1 to 10,
Yeah.
probably a good 7.
A good 7.
Solid choice. Nice go-to if you see it somewhere. But yeah,
I would definitely rate it a 7 for sure. It just reminds me of Shock Top. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like a good time with good memories I had with Shock Top beers and Blue Moons.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this is definitely something that if I saw it on a list, I'd be like, oh man, they actually have that. Let's go.
Let's get it.
But would I say it's my absolute favorite? No. I need me a stout.
I'm dead.
We ain't talking about those. We don't have any of those today.
Yeah, I mean, I love stouts though too.
Yeah.
They're for a very good time. That was all I was drinking was stouts.
Oh yeah.
And then out of nowhere, like drinking like some ales
Yeah.
just became like the new thing for my taste buds or something. Like,
Yeah. No, I remember you told me last time we recorded that you used to greet people with a Irish car bomb every time they came to your
yes,
house.
sir. Yes, sir.
I still haven't been over yet.
I used to have them lined up too. I would have my Jameson bottle, I would have my Guinness stout, and then I had my Bailey's right there.
It's a soul crusher, but I do it.
I feel like they're really good, and I feel like it doesn't really actually hit you the way you would think it would.
Yeah, no, it's just that like fullness that you feel right after. I feel like I ate a whole loaf of bread, to be honest.
Facts, facts, 100%. Because that shot and then downing that whole beer, gosh,
Yeah, Brett.
you instantly just feel bloated and just fat.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And it takes a second for that to go away too. You're just like walking around for a sec, like, oof. Man, worth it though. Once it goes away, you're like, I'm drunk, bro. Hell yeah.
It's a vibe now. It's a good vibe.
Yep, good times.
There's not really like a lot of like, what do you call them? Like an Irish car bomb or like a Jaeger bomb, like just bombs in general. I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
That I really like, except for like an Irish car bomb.
Really? Yeah.
I feel like it just has like it has, first of all, it has a stout,
Yeah, that's
which
a fact.
which I mess with. It has Jameson, which
Love
is whiskey, which I love
Classic
whiskey.
go-to.
And then you got Bailey's with that little bit of hint sweetness. I mean,
I don't really know if you get that hint too much, but
what? I used to get it every time.
I don't know.
That's how some people used to like it too. When I used to make it for like my friends that would come
Maybe
over.
I slam it too fast.
You probably slam it too much. You gotta enjoy it.
Enjoy a... Bro, you're supposed to bomb it.
Well, you gotta enjoy the little hints that you can taste of it too. Like, a lot of people would say to you that they don't want to do it because they would say it's too strong. But
I don't know if it's too strong either, but
when people would
I don't know
take
about
it,
sweet.
they would take a little bit. They would taste the sweetness.
I mean, besides, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Guinness already has a little bit of hint of sweetness that...
It's a coffee, right?
Well, I
like-
mean, it's...
Like hints of like
Coffee.
coffee flavor.
Yeah, for sure. But no, like, maybe it's just because it's already got that sweetness to it that I didn't notice any extra sweetness. The quickness of the way that I drink it.
Facts. No, I see that. I mean, sometimes you just drink the drink.
Yeah. Now you gotta down it all.
Just chug that whole thing.
The whole thing. That's why it's a bomb.
Facts, 100%.
Yeah. But this is definitely one that you want to slowly taste. I wouldn't want to bond this. That would be a waste.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is
Not everything is meant for chugging.
nah. This is an easy drinker right here. This is nice
I
sipping
could have
beer.
this and have like a burger with this, some fries, some regular bar food.
That sounds real good right now.
It's a good time.
Yes, sir.
It's a very good time.
Classic. Definitely will drink again.
Yeah, the staff magician. It's so cool how like when I'm looking or like when we're going to look for these like beers,
Yeah.
it's so interesting how many different craft beers have different like images and different unique pictures to
Yeah,
try
absolutely.
to represent who they are.
Yeah, because I mean, they have to. Everybody has to stand out a little bit, and
But
you
you'll
know,
see some that are just plain, like
Oh, yeah, for
some are
sure.
just like basic. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah, definitely. But I mean, you know, I don't know how successful or unsuccessful that is, but with all these, different craft beers having all these different crazy original images, maybe the one that's plain does stand out to you and could,
Well,
bring a
also,
little extra success with it.
if someone has a beer too that they already tried and it already tastes really good to them, no matter what's on the front cover of it, they're still gonna buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that could be a
No, but I mean, I'm talking about like if for the guy that's going to the store to specifically look for a new beer to drink, like maybe
Something
that
that's
plain
advertised
label
well.
might just, I don't know, draw your eye to it because instead of all these different pictures, you're like, oh wow, what is this? That's weird that they didn't even try. Like, let me look at this.
Are you the guy to grab a beer because of how it looks, or what you just said because it looks plain and it's not really looked at? Which one would you go towards?
Well, honestly, when I'm choosing beers for myself, like just to drink, I usually look for what kind of beer it is. It's not really about the label, I just want to know what kind it is, and I'll kind of, just look at the label of different ones that catch my eye. Maybe, it really depends on what it's got on it. I don't know. Like, usually things that I'm interested in. I don't know. I get drawn to like anything that has like metal kind of looking stuff. Like with the skull and stuff like that.
Okay.
And things that look like kind of modern looking. I don't know, like aesthetically modern. I don't know how to really describe it. With like sharp edges and stuff like that. Like
Okay.
those kind of like drawings. I don't know, symmetrical things. I don't know. Different interests. Depends on my mood too. But usually I'll go for like pilsners or lagers. That's stouts, of course. But other than that, I don't venture too far unless I'm just taking a suggestion from somebody.
Yeah. I feel like for me, like if I'm like, especially if I go to like a store and I just see a whole beer section of just like random beers, to me something that I would pick is something that kind of like stands out with a cool picture like that. Except like that's what draws me more.
Yeah.
But then I'll pick it up and start looking at it, what's in it, what kind of beer it is, you know what I mean? And then I'll go from there if I'm gonna pick it or not. But I have just picked up random beers just because the cover,
Yeah.
just because the way it looked.
Yeah,
And I was
definitely.
like, oh, this looks pretty interesting. Why not give it a try?
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of that out here, especially in Southern California, to be honest. A lot of craft brews. Back in Colorado, there's a lot of that stuff too. Like a lot of really cool breweries and just different craft brewers that like have got themselves even in grocery stores and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I love exploring the local stuff.
I
Some
mean,
people are really creative,
you have a lot of local stuff by you too. And just
Oh yeah, like
just in this area right here, you
Yeah.
got two breweries right next door.
yeah. I mean, pretty much everywhere in Orange County, to be honest, like there's a lot of breweries.
That's true, but like you specifically, like literally live across.
Yeah,
You could just walk straight over there,
and have
get drunk, come back, not have to worry about driving any DUI, and just I'm just gonna walk there and walk right back.
Yep.
It's funny. So I live close to a little brewery, like cross street from my house, but I'll still never walk there. Like I'll
Really?
still take my car.
Why? Oh well. Wow. Nice. Still take the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would still take the car and just drive on over there. I don't know. I
Well,
feel like I'm too lazy to go walk over there.
Yeah. What about drinking and driving though? I'm just kidding. You so close.
Yeah, well, it's down the street.
Yeah.
It's
I just
literally
don't
across
feel
the
like
street.
driving down my, parking garage because
Oh, it's the worst parking garage.
the worst ever. It takes like 5 hours to get
It's
to my
like
floor.
10 levels
Yeah.
of going up, and then on top of that,
I'm on the top floor.
he's on the top floor, and then you have sharp corners on each one of your turns when it's going up.
Yep.
So you don't know if you're gonna run into a car or not. I don't know why they designed it to make it so close.
I don't either, to be honest, because it's a lot of big vehicles in the parking garage. Like
Like
a lot of trucks, a lot of people with, honestly, even foreign cars and stuff like that. There's a Ferrari that parks like, a few spaces down from us, to be honest. And it's like, dang, the freaking parking garage. Like, these people be flying over the speed bumps too.
Oh, 100%.
I'm like,
yeah.
bruh, what
I'm
you doing
not
to your
even
car?
surprised. Exactly.
I saw a dude driving his freaking R8 through here, like just like I was like, bruh, like first of all, why you need to get there that fast? Like I get that it's annoying, but you wanna mess your car up like that?
After a while, he's like, you know what? I'm fed up.
Yeah.
I'm fed up with this garage. I'm just gonna speed.
It's like, you know what? If it dies, I'll just buy another.
In the process, just let me just mess up my car as well.
And everybody else's if I hit them.
No, man. Yeah, coming up, I have to like really stop and look both ways because
Yeah, no, the people inside my parking garage be driving scary too.
yeah, I can only
You've been through
imagine.
the
Yeah, I
garage,
mean,
right? Like,
I mean, just on like the turns when the cars are turning from like a left or a right, just that turn alone, it looks like you're about to crash into another car.
mm-hmm.
Like almost on every turn. If
pretty
there's
much.
another car coming that way.
Yeah, you're like, please don't turn, just let me
Yeah,
through.
it's like, all right, go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's difficult. It's difficult. Even if you got a small whip, which you do.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like you got one that can cut some pretty nice corners, and even you like, oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm still like, oh shit, that's about to hit my car. Definitely gonna hit my car.
Yep. Yes, it was terribly designed, but hey, what can you do?
What can you do? Exactly, my friend. You just
Yeah.
live with it.
Can't build a new parking garage. I mean, it's
Definitely.
integrated into the building.
Definitely can't do that.
Right in the middle of all the.
Definitely not gonna waste that
apartments.
money too.
Oh no! Come on. Not
They're not gonna
not
care
the
one
people
bit.
that own these apartments.
One complaint. Oh, your parking garage is too close. Can you guys rebuild that, please?
Get out.
Next thing you know, oh, your rent has gone up 10%.
Yeah. I'm sure they could do that. I don't know about rent control here in Cali, but I definitely don't know if it's where I'm at.
One thing for sure, especially with my place, I've been living there for years now, and we've only had one raise since I've been living there. And that's, let's see, I've been there for the past like 5-6 years.
Wow. Long time.
Yeah, man.
And your pops was there before, right?
Yeah,
Like,
man, my dad was there when I was like,
he's like still on the lease.
I was
too.
like 7.
Whoa, since you was 7? So
Yeah,
what,
my dad's
like-
been there forever.
So like 20 years ago almost.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's a long time to have one spot.
But it's chill though. It's chill for what it is.
I never really lived anywhere for too long. Like
Yeah,
my
he's
whole
been-
life
he's
we
been
just
there for a while.
kept moving around.
He's been there for a long time. Well, growing up, like I wasn't with him.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, whether you was with him or not, like,
Just in general.
yeah, I've never experienced like living in one place for that long. Like, not even since I've got here, like 3 years ago, maybe 4 now. I don't know, but either way, like, yeah, I've lived in like 4 different places already. I don't like staying somewhere for too long of a time, to be real.
Unless it's your home. Like say you go buy a house, right?
Nah, I'm gonna buy another. Like when I get bored of it. What do you mean? That's what we gotta do. Just keep stacking and building and growing more wealth. To be honest, and the house
Facts.
that I move out of, I'm gonna start renting it out. You know, I'm gonna just buy nice houses. If they need to be cleaned up, I'm gonna clean them up. You know, and when I'm done, I'm gonna rent it to other people.
There you go. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the move actually.
Yeah.
That's like the smart move. I feel like people should be taking more advantage of actually doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
because like if you got like decent credit and 3% down, you could get a FHA loan as a first-time home buyer. If you live in rural areas, you could get a, I think it's Department of Agriculture or something like that. I don't know, maybe USDA. I don't know. But wait, that is the Department of Agriculture. But either way, I don't know. It's some other government thing. If you live in like the right zones, you get 100% of your house paid for it, pretty much. Like nothing down. It's crazy. Like in certain rural parts of America, but that's only as a first-time home buyer. You only get that once, and if you use like some other different kind of mortgage system or mortgage loan, then I mean you already are not a first-time home buyer anymore, so you couldn't take advantage of that. But yeah, I think it's 3.5%, but either way, that's negligible. Not really, but
Yeah.
thousands of dollars, but still, yeah, like anyone that's smart enough to save that up and take advantage of that, they definitely should, because that's a way to build wealth, and you can capitalize on that equity as you pay off the mortgage, and leverage it into more property, just like I was talking about.
Facts. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I know in the beginning, like a little while back, I did want to buy like a duplex and then stay in one end and then just rent the other one out.
Yeah.
And
But living right next door to tenants, I don't know about that.
I mean, people do it.
I know people do it. I'm just saying I don't know about that. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to be, because it's my property at the end of the day. Like, I own it, right? But like, when someone is renting it, it is my property, but it's also technically their property once you cross that, door frame, basically. And I don't know. I don't feel like being put in a position where I feel like I need to be nosy about something,
Yeah.
Like maybe they're making too much noise. I'm trying to sleep. Like I want to be that guy that's like, what the hell? Like, what you doing up right now? Like,
Yeah.
and feeling like I want to knock on their door, but like, I don't want to be that jerk, because I would do the same thing and have in my apartment complexes in the past. And I mean, I haven't had a party here yet, but yeah, I just don't want to be that guy, I live far away from my tenants. Like, y'all do y'all thing. Long as you don't mess the house up, we cool.
No, I can see it from that point of view too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you do mess something up, clean it up yourself, we cool.
Clean it up yourself and we're good.
Yeah.
Just don't bother me.
Please don't do that. I'm gonna hire a maintenance guy. Just call him. Like, it's his job.
I said that's why he's there.
Yeah, exactly. Don't call me, bruh.
He's not there for just no reason.
Yeah. I pay him.
Pay him to do all that for me.
But we ain't there yet, though, so. We get there, though. Cali's expensive, though, so you gotta stack longer.
100%.
Good stuff. I don't think I have any left, no.
No, that was good though.
Yeah, it
That
was
really
good.
good. I think on online it was like rated like really good as well too. I think it was like a 4.5 out of 5. I believe that's what people were giving it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, 4.5 out of 5, that's about a 7, right? Well, no, because an 8 would be, 8 out of 10 would be 4 out of 5. So, but either way, people are allowed to like it better than us.
Yeah, facts.
We're kind of snobby and we like stouts, so.
All right, so we have this Beechwood Citroholic IPA that's next, or we can do the tropical hop wave. What are you feeling?
Let's do that tropical hot wave last, because
Last?
I know that that's a double IPA and I need to work up my hops taste.
The hops
will.
taste. All right, so this is Beechwood Citroholic IPA. If you want to take a look right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool label, honestly.
Looks good.
Where we coming from? Huntington Beach, baby. That's not far from here.
This is where I live.
I know that.
Damn, I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Located in Huntington. Wow, got you. Okay.
We're at in Huntington Beach. They got an address on here. I'm creeping now. True to beer, it says. Well, let's find out. The malt is American two-row honey malt, hops, Citra Warrior, Columbus, and Simcoe. 7.1%, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The other one was what? 5.5. Yeah,
I believe so.
5.5,
Yeah.
And I think the next one is gonna be like 8%. So I guess we're just working our way up.
Yeah, we are. Getting stronger and stronger, baby. Oh, yeah, that's hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Maybe don't pour it as fast this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got the whole thing in there. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Every time I hear that, I just think of The Office.
Of course, every time.
Every time.
Michael Scott classic.
Michael
right there.
Scott all the way.
Man, that's got a nice color to it. It's nice and clear. You can see right through it. Beautiful.
It smells very citrusy for sure.
Very citrusy, very hoppy.
Cheers.
Cheers, my boy. And yet, not as hoppy as I thought he'd be. Based on the...
I feel like you can taste the 7% though.
Oh, yeah. That's a fact.
You're tasting that 7% for sure in this beer. Most definitely.
Yeah. No lie about that. But it's not like a bite. It's just you taste it, though.
You taste it, yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Like that Japanese lager that we had.
So smooth.
Couldn't even taste it.
So smooth. Not at all. I mean, wasn't it like 5% too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's around 5%.
It's not like it was 4. Those are usually pretty flavorless as far as the alcohol taste goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember I said it was like a Heineken 0.0.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, better flavor, of course. But
yeah, I mean, I would compare it on light-wise, for sure.
lack of alcohol taste.
Yeah, lack of alcohol taste, but it was good.
Yeah,
It was still good. This one right here, I don't think this one would be like my regular go to the bar, order this type of beer.
It's not a go-to, but it's not terrible though.
It's not terrible. It's just, preference,
Absolutely.
This one's definitely a little bit stronger.
Yeah, and I don't mind stronger.
You tasting any bitterness or no?
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely tasting a little bitterness, but that's the hops. It's an IPA. It better be bitter.
Said it better.
I mean, not that I really like IPAs like that, but if I am drinking an IPA, I'm expecting bitter.
Well, the last one was IPA, right? Yeah.
It was, but
Was it bitter? It wasn't too bitter,
was it an IPA?
Or was it an ale?
No,
ale.
it was a New England Pale Ale. India Pale Ale is IPA. This was a New England Pale. I know but it is different though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What do you think of the name Citroholic IPA? That's a cool name. I like that, Citroholic.
Yeah, definitely.
When I first saw it and I was like, Citroholic. Okay, that sounds like a vibe.
That's tight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a beer called Citroholic, I do wish there was a little more citrus in it, but maybe you're supposed to squeeze some citrus in it.
It smells citrusy for sure.
It does. I'm not saying. I don't know. Maybe it's just that 7%. Maybe it's the hops.
Maybe it's a little overpowering.
Yeah, overpowering the citrus flavor a little bit, potentially. But once again, not to say that it's bad at all. Like, it's just the name is a little. I expected more citrus. but it's still good. I'm enjoying it. I'm not. I don't think this is below a 5 out of 10 at all. It's definitely not something that I would say is a bad beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that I wouldn't mind trying, for sure. Like if it
Yeah.
was on like a little sampler,
Yeah, like
you know?
yeah, for sure. And if I got like only IPAs to drink, and this is one of them, I'd probably choose this one to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, it's drinkable. Like I said before, I'm not a big IPA person. It's just not my beer of choice.
So what are you rating this from 1 to 10? What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Oh, you get a 6.
Yeah, 6. It's definitely,
I feel like it
goes
lingers.
down good. Yeah,
It definitely lingers for sure.
yeah.
Like the taste, 100%.
And although it is 7%, it goes down pretty easy. Like you taste it, don't get me wrong, but you're not like, oh, like too much.
No, facts.
Like,
I think for me, I'd probably give this like a 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah. It's just because it's not something that I'm super excited about. I mean, I'll drink anything now. Like I'll drink an ale, IPAs, lager, stouts. But for me, trying different beers and whatnot, this just doesn't really excite me too much. I think maybe too, because like you just said, the Citroholic, maybe I just thought it'd be a little bit more,
Yeah.
But
Like I don't know what kind of citrus, but something, and just a little bit more of it.
yeah, just a little bit more. That's it.
And I know it's not grapefruit because we definitely had one with grapefruit last week, and
Super
super
grapefruit.
grapefruity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's hard to keep the grapefruit flavor out of something once it's in it. I'm
That
just
taste
saying.
just lingers in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not a taste that's gonna go away. Yeah.
No. But yeah, it's good. I mean, like you said, it's not something you be like, oh my gosh, that's on the menu. What? Let me get it. But it's good.
100%.
Yeah, it's drinkable.
Yeah, it's good.
Once again, if all I have to drink is IPAs and that's one of them, I'm probably gonna grab it.
That's saying a lot, though.
It is.
That's saying
But
a lot.
That's also like,
Because there's a lot of IPAs,
but I
you're
don't
saying
drink them.
you're saying this one right here.
I'd probably grab it, like because now I know it, and B because I don't hate it. It's good. Like I said, it's not too bitter. It is bitter, but I expect that from an IPA. And it's strong, and I love a good strong beer.
Whatever that can get you more messed up the quickest. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, that's 7.1% right
And
there.
it doesn't like sit on my stomach either, like heavy.
This one's sitting on my stomach.
It's sitting on your
It
stomach
is
heavy?
definitely sitting on my
Really?
stomach.
It feels a little thick to you?
It's feeling a little thickish.
Interesting.
That's what she said.
I guess we on a that's what she said kick right now.
Michael Scott vibe. That's what we
Michael
on right
Scott
now.
vibes.
It's so crazy to like I've seen a lot of videos with movies and shows with him, and it's so crazy to see how old he is now.
Who, Steve Carell?
Yeah,
Yeah. I love him as an actor though. He's
he's hilarious.
hilarious.
He's
and he
hilarious.
can be really serious too. Like
Yes.
like he's oh yeah, that have you seen that morning show
No.
on
what's it
Apple
called?
TV? It's called The Morning Show or
I
something
don't have
like
Apple
that.
TV.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. It's him and Jennifer Aniston
Okay.
are in it. Yeah, and I watched it. It was pretty good. I believe the new season just came out Friday, like the first episode or something like that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
just
season 2, I believe. But I mean,
how much? So when it
pretty
comes
intense.
to Apple TV, so you got to pay for the device, right? And you got to pay for the streaming service, right? Or no? How does that work?
No. I have Roku TV and the app is on there.
For Apple?
Yeah, Apple TV.
But it's Apple TV is just their own like stream of
It's
shows,
yeah, it's
right?
like a streaming service. I'm pretty sure that you could get it on your Android phone.
probably could.
Yeah, I believe because I mean they got Apple Music on there.
The way you said Android though, like I don't know why. Like I just took that as like a negative shot right now. Like you were just shooting at me.
What?
You could have said Samsung, but you
Okay.
said it's just like you were putting Android down for a sec. But
I mean, I am an iPhone user, so
now you are.
no, I used to jump back and forth for a long time, but
Oh, so you be switching back and forth?
yeah. No, I went back and forth for a long
Shaking
time.
my head, bro.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Sometimes, honestly, it was back before iPhone just got so good. Like, because, not to say iPhone wasn't good before, because I've always liked Apple's approach and, and their emphasis on security and things like that.
Yeah.
But
I can see that,
Android, I used to enjoy that I could tweak it a lot. And I could secure it myself. Not completely, obviously. I'm not a freaking hacker,
No,
like,
yeah, I get
like
you. mean, yeah.
I wasn't like trying to go crazy with the security stuff.
Yeah.
Not to say I can't. Like it takes time with things.
I feel like
But I just like the customization factor. Like, you could build, with different people's like ROMs and stuff like that. Like have more things that you could mess with on the aesthetics and look. But at this point, I just need to call, text, and access the internet. And I'd like to do it securely, and iPhone gives me that. And it's intuitive and easy to use, and they have all the best apps, to be honest.
bro, you should just go do a commercial for them right now. You should just go do a commercial, go promote them.
Hey, listen, if Apple wants to
Advertise
pay
right now.
me, bruh,
They could sign you up,
Bro.
real quick.
if Apple says, hey, we got a check for you, you gonna turn it down?
Gosh, I feel like
From
you're
Apple?
I feel like you're working for Apple right now.
I'm just saying, because, like, if Apple wants to work with you,
If Apple wants
the
to work,
$1
I'm not
trillion
gonna say
company?
no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna say
You want to say
no.
no to the $1 trillion
I will
company? Because that's
definitely
gonna be
not
a
say
fat
no.
check, bruh.
I don't even care if I don't like Apple right now or if I don't use Apple. I mean,
Apple
I
custom check,
do-
you're gonna be an iPhone evangelist. Ain't
I
it?
will be the best iPhone promoter out here. You sign me a check, best believe I am in love with Apple now.
So you say you whore yourself out for money then?
Apple money, yeah.
Apple money? I feel that though. I feel that because Apple money's
Apple
always
money,
fat.
yeah. Apple money's good money. I'm not
Big
doubting
facts.
that one bit.
No,
I
no.
feel like with Android though, for me personally, it was just more play friendly. I could just mess with it
Yeah.
and just do so much
But
more.
I mean, Samsung though, like that's the bulkiest like Android operating system ever. I like a good vanilla stock Android.
What do you mean? They have like
No, I'm saying all the bloatware, all the extra stuff, TouchWiz that they put on top of it. I don't know. Like maybe it's the old generation of Samsung phones that's like got me jaded, but I've never liked Samsung phones. Like they're cool phones and all. Like I'm not saying they're not like great with pictures and different other things. Like they got it down pat for sure. But the problem is every time I've used a Samsung phone for more than an hour, I really like start to get like to noticing all the different laggy things that it does and all the different like like an application that would normally I'd be click on it and it just on any other version of Android, not any other, on like vanilla Android, like stock Android, like it takes like a second, and that irritates me.
I feel like that's so weird because I don't feel like I experienced that a lot to really have that opinion on it.
What, have you been a Samsung user for a long time?
I've definitely been a Samsung user for a very long time.
Like since which one? The
Since-
Galaxy S, what? Before that,
like
even?
I think my first phone, very first phone when I was like a kid, wasn't a Samsung. It was like a Nokia for sure.
Classic.
A Nokia for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But when Samsung like came out and started like making phones, I did hop on that, and it wasn't because that I really knew about it. It was just because it was a cool phone at that time, and I just hopped on the train basically.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? But Apple was like side and side. You know what I mean? But when it came to Apple, it's not like I didn't support Apple. Like I had iPods. Should I have a MacBook Pro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's not that I don't like Apple. It's just that I just never connected with Apple the way that I connected with an Android or Samsung. You know what I mean? And I've used Apple
guess.
phones for
Yeah.
sure, so I'm not knocking it. But I feel like Samsung just gives me more to play with for sure.
I don't know.
Like and back in the day too, like when it came to like Android and like Samsung, like I'd be able to like stream and like download free music as well too. When it came to Apple, like Apple make you fucking will charge you to blow your fucking nose. You know what I mean? Like
That's a fact. No, I ain't gonna lie about Apple's like.
if they can charge you to do something, they're gonna charge you to do something.
And that's something that I did like about Android when I was using it is that I could put any app that I want on there. Like you can go on the internet and type in like the name of the app .apk and like as long as you scroll long enough or you just like are good enough at clicking on the right link, you can download a cracked version basically of that paid app and just install it. Sideload whatever app you want. If it's not on the Google Play Store, you could do that. But that could also have the potential at the same time for malware and like a lot of other things. And like because that started happening a whole lot, you know, more and more in the last few years, you know, it's kind of like I just want to make sure that I can only get apps that have been verified and are trusted. And Apple really makes that happen. They're not perfect, obviously, but you know, like I ain't downloading no app that has like, you know, 3.5 stars and like thousands and thousands of reviews saying that it sucks and I got malware or whatever. Like,
yeah,
you know, but that's pretty rare to be honest. Usually people complain because they're like the app just doesn't work, man. You know, and now that Apple added that privacy feature where you could literally turn on like a setting where you could keep apps from even asking if they can use your data. Like so it's supposed to be a permission. A lot of apps weren't even asking for the permission. It was just like a demanded permission to be able to use the app. If you look on a lot of your Google apps, you'll see that, you know, a lot of your apps from the Google Play Store, you'll see that like they didn't even ask you if they can use the data that's collected by, you know,
it's
like
it's funny you say that because a lot of apps that I have downloaded have actually asked me.
yeah, they have to now.
Yeah,
But the ones that you already have installed,
the ones that were already installed,
they probably didn't ask you, right? Because you already have it installed. You accepted the terms and conditions, and in those terms and conditions, guess what it says? If the terms and conditions are changed, we don't really have to notify you.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like with
I'm just saying,
a lot
you know,
of apps still, right? That's like
Yeah,
with
no.
everything. I mean, you can sign free, like everything you sign, basically.
No, I agree.
Or-
I'm just saying, like, it's nice to know now that, like,
but you're
there's
still
a
gonna
phone that, like, I can demand, like, they don't even ask me that. So it's already no. You know, basically, like, you can't use my data. No.
yeah, something that's just automatically just saying, oh no.
Automatic. Like, and, like, for example, like, Facebook, I don't even have that installed. I'm good. Like, yes, I do use Instagram, and that is a company owned by Facebook. But, I mean, my permissions on Instagram are pretty strict because I don't trust Facebook. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I don't trust any of these apps, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't trust not one bit of them. But
And yet we have to kind of use them every day. If you want to be like,
I mean, yeah, I still use them.
yeah,
Like, I'm not. I mean, what can I do at this point? You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, they run the world basically.
100%.
Like
Like-
you wanna be successful. You wanna
And just-
you know, I don't know, network. You wanna sometimes even talk to people that you know. Like a lot of people don't even give out their number no more. It's just, yo, what's your Instagram?
Yes, 100%. That's definitely the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can I get your number? No, you can get my Instagram.
Yeah, like, wait, hang on. So, tell me this. Your phone number is more important to you than something where I can literally see everything that's going on in your life, like 24 hours a day, because most of y'all just be posting everything.
Facts.
Like, but that is not as, like, private to you as the phone number.
You
like,
know
I'm
what?
sorry, what?
I
Like,
think
that
the
doesn't
same
make
thing
sense.
too because if you give me your number and say I'm calling you, I'm texting you, you can just block me.
Yeah, block, ignore,
yeah,
whatever
ignore, do not
the
disturb.
heck you want. Like,
But I could have your Instagram and then not message you at all, and you just totally forget that I'm your friend and just be stalking you the whole time.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, like check your stories, look at all your
oh
pictures.
look, they're at this place. They
They're at this
posted
place.
their location.
Oh, let's
like,
walk over there.
the fuck.
I'm not doing that one bit. Just to make it clear.
No, I'm just obviously
Just
we're
to
just
make
saying
that clear.
it's possible for something like that to happen.
Yes.
You know? Like, because it is people out there that do stuff like that.
There are crazy
like,
people out there that will just literally, that's their life, just stalking people.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this person won't talk to me. Well, let me just figure out where they're at. Like,
Yes.
and
It's
you could do that. Like,
You know what's
a
so
lot of
funny?
people just post their location all the time. Like, story, like, posted, like, picture taken just now, location, bam. Like, I know where you at, bro.
They show
like,
up right there. Oh, hey.
oh, hey, fancy running into you
Yeah, I
here.
know you were
like,
going to be here.
what? Yo, creep.
That
But
definitely happened. You know, I never
don't
paid
even
attention to that actually happening until I actually started talking to like girls about it, and girls would be like, "Yeah, like so and so was like, I had this experience. They were stalking me. They're checking all this about me."
Oh, yeah, girls got...
And I was like,
so
"You're
many of those
exaggerating.
stories.
It's not that bad."
Nah, but it's that bad, though.
And and then I had saw this this video somewhere of girls like going out about their day, but they're like recording their day,
Right,
and,
right.
like how many guys that would come up to them and just be super creepy and super like pushy, or just like for example, like a girl would just be chilling, just doing her own thing, and then you know how like guys sometimes you see an attractive girl, you'll look, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
take a
of
look.
course.
But some guys don't just look. They
Yeah,
go
they're like-
into further, they'll stare, and they'll go up and start making a conversation with them after the girl is saying no,
Right.
and they'll just keep pursuing. It's
Oh,
like,
why would you talk to me? Like,
bro, that is the most irritating thing.
come on, why would you give me your number? Like,
I was like,
bruh, she said no, bruh.
she said no,
Like,
kick rocks, that's it.
Facts,
There's
like-
nothing else to do.
why you need to be so
Like,
aggressive,
yes,
bro?
like relax.
Like,
There's other
literally
girls-
millions of other girls.
Yes,
literally
100%.
millions. Like, and especially if you in LA area, like Orange County, literally millions. Like here alone, like in this area, like
At that point,
alone.
like you just look like helpless. Like you look like
thirsty. You
like
loser.
you just look too thirsty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I understand
You
confidence.
desperate, dog.
Yeah, you're desperate for sure.
You know what's more confident? Being like, all right, cool, preach.
Bounce, yes,
Out.
100%. Yeah.
Because on to the next, right?
If
like,
you don't want the vibe, then all right, I'm
Yeah,
on.
like-
You know, on to the next one. I'm
like-
not about to waste my time with you. You know what I mean?
Because that is a waste of your time, to be honest.
100%.
Because guess what? She's still going to say, like, after you keep stalking her, even if you pressure her into giving her your Instagram,
You know
she gonna
what-
say no, or she gonna block you, or
Or
never.
or she's
whatever
gonna
the
say
case,
yes
like-
and give you her Instagram just so you can leave her alone.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like maybe she give you her Instagram, but that's the last you gonna hear from this girl.
Exactly, 100%.
And now you wasting your time stalking her.
100%.
Creep, like annoying.
It's just too much. It's like why do you need to go that far?
You're making us look bad, bro.
Yes, 100%. Like
This is why women say, "Oh, men are so creepy." Like,
Yes.
no, we ain't. Like, but those guys are.
yes, yes, 100%.
And-
And I didn't really like even acknowledge it like that until like I started like
Yeah, once you
looking
see
into
it, you're like,
further.
oh, damn.
Like, all right, you need to relax. It's
Yeah.
not that serious.
Like,
You're doing way
'cause it's
too much
not.
right now. Yeah,
if you-
100%.
If you were willing to, just like we were talking about last time, if you were willing to shoot your shot, like over and over and over again until you actually get a yes,
Mm-hmm.
like because guaranteed you're gonna get no's all day long. Like that just happens. Like 75% of the time, most likely you're gonna get a no, regardless of your attractiveness level. It's just about confidence. Like you
Yeah.
know, like
It's yeah, it all plays a role for sure. Like
Uh-huh.
confidence definitely matters for sure.
yeah, it does.
You know, I mean, I
But-
hate to say this too, but money
but
matters too.
situational things also matter too. Money
Yeah.
does matter, but like,
Because you can't tell me that because there's some girls out there that will definitely be, oh, if you got money, you could.
oh yeah, no, that's a fact. I'm not
you
saying
could
that.
look ugly. You could have.
I'm just talking about for like average people,
Yeah.
like
Uh-huh.
you know, not trying to, you know, whatever the case. Like, you know, average people, like you got to keep shooting your shot.
I had this friend, all right, and he wasn't the best looking for sure, but he definitely had confidence and the approach of like, you know, I don't care If you say no, if you say no, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yeah.
And we would go to the bar, and this is when I was like 21, 22. And me and my homies would have someone with us, right? Or like we'll go talk to someone, and like something would probably come out of it most of the time. But with my homie, it would take so many tries and just so many.
Honestly, that is pretty sad when it's a bunch of tries. Like,
But he did not care. Like his still like was like, okay, I don't care. I'm
alright,
on to
cool.
the next one. I don't
Peace.
care. On to the next one.
Good attitude, Dad.
You know what? No, all right, on to the next one. It's like, you know what? I give you so much respect for that.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to be turned away.
Of course not.
That's just facts, and it hurts a person's ego for sure. It hurts them, mentally and physically, and they just think they're just ugly, basically.
Everybody hates the word no.
Yes, yes, 100%. But when it came to him, he was like, at the end of the day, I don't care. I'm gonna still keep shooting my shot, and that's it, and that's respect.
Keep on pushing.
Let's keep on pushing.
Yep.
And I feel like if people need to really take that and really listen to that, because you have to stop worrying about what other people think. 100%, and just live your life.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna see that person again.
Facts.
You're not about to see that person
And
again.
you know what? At the end of the day, like, not to take it too morbid, but once you die, it's just you. To be honest, like, it's just you there.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna feel about how you did during your lifetime? Not what that person you saw that one day thought about you that one time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
100%. And it's nothing is that serious to really linger on it like that.
Yeah. Why you taking so much stock in what a rando feels about you?
Yes, someone you don't know, someone doesn't know anything about you. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to go any further than that. No, you know what I mean?
That's why I stopped getting so aggressive and trying to fight people as much. Because honestly, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But sometimes people be pissing you off.
Yeah, and you still want to. And she's stopped me before.
Yeah.
Even at Dodgers game. But I get mad sometimes, but I'm like, you know what, you're fucking right. Like,
It's not worth it. I know you'll bail me out, but you shouldn't have to do that.
yeah, exactly. And then after I'll be like, I should have. And she's like, nah. I'm like, dang it.
I feel like
You're right.
for me, it's definitely the road rage. Bro,
Road
out here
rage.
in Cali, bro, people cannot drive to save their damn lives.
Nope. They can't. And you know what's sadder is, like, all right, so, like, I lived in Charleston for long enough that, well, and Colorado too, like, I can drive in weather, bad weather. Like,
Bro, that's
like
scary.
snow and rain. I drove home from Columbia, South Carolina to Charleston, South Carolina in the middle of, like, Hurricane Matthew, I think. Like,
Damn.
because I was just bored and it wasn't
Because
that
I was
bad.
just bored.
And
Listen
there was
to that,
a,
because I was
and
just
there
bored.
was a downed tree,
Wow.
like on Interstate.
That sounds very safe, my guy.
I-25, something like that. I think it's 25. No, 25 is in Colorado, so 26 then. And then, I just drove around it. Like, I got in the E lane, came around it, and kept going all the way down.
Oh, speaking of that, did you feel that earthquake?
So I was walking the dog at the time angrily, and
Angry?
well,
You're
because
upset?
he kept trying to pull me because he's kind of still a puppy, and so it got to a point where it was like, all right, you've done all your business, you peed, you pooped, like, you're done, like, and you still trying to pull, like, I see you trying to lift your leg and nothing is dropping on the ground, like, we're going.
Just trying
like,
to mark his territory, yeah.
yeah, and so, like, I was, just walking quickly back to the apartment, and when I walked in, she was like, did you hear or feel that? And I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, that earthquake. I'm like, earthquake? Nah. So, like, I didn't even feel it.
That's so funny.
And it's only the second time that an earthquake has happened since I've been here. The first time I was, like, sitting in Target at the Starbucks with my headphones in, and so funny. Like, I was listening to I think it was a milli. It was like a really bassy
A
song.
milli?
Yeah, I believe so. Like
A
and
milli.
like honestly, it's pretty funny. And like I just see this like out of the corner of my. I didn't even feel it because like I said, it was a lot of bass in my ear, so it kind of messes with your equilibrium a little bit.
Yeah.
And like out of the corner of my eye, I see like one of those hanging signs like moving back and forth. I was like, I look over, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I pull my headphone out of my ear, and all of a sudden I start feeling it. I was like, whoa.
He said, "What's going on right now?"
And my girl, she was working at like a movie theater that was like underground. Basically, it was like in a basement.
Oh
at the time.
shoot!
And yeah,
Where
she was
was
like,
this?
"Yo, this is a scary experience in Pasadena." It's
Underground?
called iPic. Yeah, iPic.
Is it a cool movie theater?
Oh
or
yeah, it's dope.
Oh, okay.
It's dope, bruh.
I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
it's
that's safe.
bougie. We're talking like
Oh, it's bougie.
$30 a ticket. Like, cause you got like a reclining seat. You got
Those are
a
everywhere
waiter
now.
that comes up to every single
Oh,
person.
A food service.
Food
Okay.
service, alcohol, full bar. Like,
I've been to a few of those. Yeah,
yeah,
those are
it's
vibe.
tight.
It's
It's
good little
tight.
vibe.
Yeah,
So so the earthquake that had just happened, I just got back from the gym, chilling in my car, texting, and my car started shaking left to right.
whoa. This is last night, right?
This is this was Friday, right?
Oh,
It was
Friday,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, is something wrong with my car? I was like, gosh, I hope nothing's wrong with my car.
Hilarious.
I was like, so I turned off my car, and I was like, shit, I hope it's not my car. And then it's still shaking, and I was like, oh, this is not my car. It's an actual earthquake. But it's so funny because my reaction wasn't that I was scared. My reaction was that like, oh, it's California. I've been in a few earthquakes already.
Whatever,
This is normal.
like-
Yeah, nothing like okay. Like maybe
No big deal.
Maybe something's gonna fall, but that's it. But
Oh wow, that's kind of sad that that's.
I walked out my car and my neighbors were all outside, freaked out, and I was like going about my day, walking upstairs
Probably knew.
with my keys, and I was like, oh yeah, just you'll be okay. You'll be
It's
all right.
another day.
Just another day.
Bro, this is California. Come on, you ain't felt an earthquake before.
But you know what's funny? So there was an earthquake a few years back. Definitely probably like, see what, we're in 2021. It was probably like 18 or 17, I'm thinking. But way back then, there's earthquake.
Way back then.
There was a little earthquake that happened out here. And I
Like
was
it originated in OC.
No,
Or
it wasn't in
was
the
like
OC.
an
I think it was
aftershock?
like in LA.
Oh,
I think it was like in LA or some.
probably Sacramento.
I don't remember. But that's besides the point.
That's my bad.
I was in the shower. I was in the shower when this happened, and I kid you not, it was like a slip and slide in there.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
I was
hilarious.
rocking like back and forth, and in my head was like, do I put on clothes or do I run out with the towel?
Right.
That was I was like,
shoot.
and like I got out and I was like, shit, I'm naked. Do I put on a towel or do I put on clothes? I just threw on some shorts really quick and then ran outside. But tell me why I ran outside. All my neighbors are already outside, and I'm the last one out.
Of course.
And they were like, bro, we thought you died. Like,
That's hilarious.
at that point, I knew most of my neighbors. At that point, we have new neighbors now, but at that point, I knew most of them. And they're like, yeah, we kind of thought you died already because you took a long time to come out. I was like, bro, I was in the shower.
I almost died in the shower.
I almost died in the shower. But it was a bad earthquake. Like it was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was pretty big. And I was just getting ready to go out. I was gonna go out like to where was I gonna go to? There's a brewery in Long Beach. Have you been? You ever been?
I haven't been to too many brewers in Long Beach.
Gosh, that's gonna really Ballast Point.
Yeah.
Ballast Point was a brewery.
I keep seeing stuff about Ballast Point.
Bro, Ballast Point's a vibe.
Oh, we went?
I'm dead.
Okay. I've been,
I'm dead.
apparently. Apparently. Was that with Okay.
So, I was getting ready to go out there. Instantly changed my mood. I was like, damn, like, that was a bad earthquake. Like, I could have died. Like, do I really want to go out right now? But still went out and still had a good time. Like it didn't even like it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That is a tight spot though. Ballast Point.
Ballast Point, huh?
Yeah,
It's a good little time.
now that I know what you're talking about,
Now that
I didn't
you
know.
remember.
Well, no, I didn't know what it was called. I was along for the ride. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I was driving, so I guess.
It's a cool
But
spot
still.
because it overlooks like the water
Yeah.
and they have
It's
an
right
upstairs and
there,
downstairs. They have like the inside where it's like a little dining area.
There's like a boat dock. Right
yes.
nearby.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's tight.
Little Duffys, you
They
know.
I think they got rental boats out there too, like right by there. Like I'm talking across the street type thing. Like yeah,
I've been there plenty of times, and they have good food there too. The food is pretty good there too. Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it just because like there's so much going on. There's like different atmospheres that you can kind of take advantage of as well too. Like you can be on top and overlook the water. You can be at the bottom and like on the couches chilling. You know, so it's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a really good time.
You know, I was looking these guys up too, and at least from what the Instagram had, their brewery looks pretty tight.
Is it on the
be
water
honest.
as well, or is it?
Actually, I'm not sure. But I mean, it just the inside. It looked cool, like dope vibes, like a lot of wood and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, it says Beechwood, so
Yeah, right.
I'd feel like, is it on the beach? Did you see if it was on the beach? That'd be dope
I didn't
too,
look
though.
too far into it like that. I was just kind of trolling through the Instagram.
Let's see.
before
Are there
the-
any breweries that I know that are like right, like on the beach, out here? I can't think
I
of
couldn't
really
tell you because I ain't really from here like that.
any. I know bars next to the beach, but breweries, that'd be a cool vibe too.
Yeah, that'd be a tight vibe. But I mean, you know, as long as you could get the beer that you like at a spot that you like, hey, it doesn't necessarily have to be the people that made it, right?
Facts. How do you feel about living so close to the beach?
You know, I don't go as often as I'd like. Like when I lived in South Carolina, man, honestly, I went to the beach all the time. Like just pop out there, even if it was the middle of the night.
How far
And
were you from the beach?
honestly, further than I am now.
You know what's a
But
funny thing? Most people.
it's just so easy to get out to it there. To be honest, like traffic.
Well,
here-
going down beach, don't ever go down beach. Go to the beach.
I'm not even talking about going down Beach Boulevard. I'm just talking about any beach. Like
Well, just because. So I live in Huntington Beach. I never go down beach. I take the side streets, and there's no traffic.
yeah, that's what my baby told me. To be honest, she said like,
Yeah.
oh, going straight down beach. No. We won't take beach to get down to Huntington. Because
Yeah.
I've been down to Huntington. She was like, I was just wondering because we never took beach. I figured that means it goes all the way to the beach, right? and I was like, yo, babe, why didn't we take beach? When I finally like started going down there to get places and stuff.
Especially the weekend. The
Yeah.
weekend, it's
That's what I
stupid.
keep hearing. Like I keep hearing it's like bumper to bumper move once every 5 minutes.
The thing is-
type thing.
People also don't know how to drive too, so it just makes it worse.
And you got tourists.
Yes, and like it could be no matter like what weekend it is, it's still always like busy. And it's like it could be a day where like the sun's not even gonna be out like that.
Yeah.
People are just going to the beach.
So if y'all go into this brewery, you better not go down beach.
Yeah, take the side streets for sure. I'm just giving you friendly advice because going down beach can be a nightmare at times. You get off that freeway on Beach Boulevard, don't stay on beach. Go to the side streets. You'll get there a lot faster.
Literally
You'll
the
thank
one
me
right
for
next to it, right?
Yeah, literally the one right next to it, and you'll be good. No, but you know, it's funny because when I didn't live so close to the beach, I would go all the time.
Really?
I would go all the
That's
time.
funny.
But now that I live so close to the beach, I don't go as often. You know what I mean? And I live like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, you real close.
Yeah.
I mean, you live in Huntington Beach.
Yeah.
Like,
So It's like there's no excuse for me not going.
Yeah, it's
Basically,
the name of the friggin' city, man.
yeah, 100%. But I don't know. It's so crazy how it's like that. I would honestly love though to have like a little beach house though.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
That would be the vibe.
Even
Waking
a
up
condo.
yeah, even just like renting a condo.
Yeah.
Some I, I would want to have with some friends, have a good time. Like that was the goal when I was younger, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal. Have a little condo right on the beach. Wake up in the morning, walk onto the sand. That's the vibe, bro.
It is tight. Yeah.
That's the vibe right there.
Yeah. I mean, I've rented a condo in a place called Wild Dunes for like a week.
Uh-huh.
It's in Charleston, and it's a private beach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the condo complex is right there. Mm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. Like
That's
you
super
literally
dope.
walk downstairs and it's the pool in the back, and then right
That's
outside the pool,
dope.
beach,
That's so
baby,
dope.
beach.
That's
and
so
like if
cool.
the tide is low, it's a sandbar you can swim to like probably 100 yards out. Not even that far. Yeah, it's tight. And it's
That
pretty.
sounds
It's
like
pretty
the
vibe.
vibe.
It is the vibe. We definitely.
You know what we should do? We should hit up an all inclusive by the beach.
Yeah. I'll
Me,
bring my baby, you bring a
your
date,
girl,
you
bring
feel
a
me?
date, and then it'd just be a good time. Mm-hmm. Good time.
Yeah.
Enjoy some drinks. Maybe have a little show out there.
Hey, you never
Little
know.
episode out there.
You never know. Right there on the beach,
You know, quick
recording
little
with that
episode.
wind.
Never mind.
get us a windscreen. You feel
Never
me?
mind. Because that wouldn't be no joke sometimes, especially
Yeah.
when you on
And
the
it could
phone,
happen anytime.
on a mic.
Oh yeah, every time you
Yes.
have to answer the phone, it's always
Yes, 100%. They're like, "What are you
Every
saying?
time.
What are you saying?" Now?
say that again. All I hear is wind.
It's
Like,
that Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Can
No,
you hear
I
me now?
fucking can't. Like,
I can't hear you.
literally, get off the goddamn beach. Like,
Yeah, no, that'd be fun though. That'd be a good time. I've been wanting to go to like an all inclusive, and I just like something always comes up, and something just happens.
yeah. Even going to the beach, like, ever since I moved to Cali, bro, like, I've probably been to the beach a handful of times, to be real. Like,
What do you like the beach?
I love the beach. Like I said, I used to go like
Damn.
almost all the time. I just been hustling, busy, whatever. Like
Hustling,
ever
making
since
moves.
I got here, honestly, Cali keep you busy, dog.
100. If you play it right,
Even if you play it wrong, Cali could keep you busy, dog. To be honest,
it
like,
keep you busy with Netflix, HBO, Hulu.
okay.
That's what'll keep you busy.
I don't know about that, but like,
Because majority of people be sitting at home talking about shows when they could be out hustling.
oh really?
Yes.
Oh well. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I never watch Netflix, but it doesn't consume my life. Like,
Because think about it. Think about all the shows that are out, and think about how the attention grabs some people sometimes, to where they're just like, "Oh, I need to see season 1. I need to see all season 2. I need to see all season 3." And it's like, okay, what'd you do during the weekend? Oh, I just binge watched all of Netflix.
I've had a few weekends where I've done that. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, but that's a few weekends.
sometimes
where it
you
happens,
hit
know
a
what I mean?
show and you're like, man, this is really good. Like,
It's one thing for when it happens from time to time. It's another thing when it consumes you.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true.
Think about like all the opportunity that people have in California, and they don't take advantage of it.
true.
They're sitting at home, literally watching TV, watching
Yeah.
shows. And I look at a deeper side too. Sometimes, like, okay, like maybe like that's what people, like these people who are making the shows, they want them to stay home.
Of course they do.
They
Come
want them
on.
to stay home.
That's why they drop it a whole season
They
at a
don't
time.
want
They want
them-
you to watch it all in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly,
I don't know. I think like maybe it's like a little bit of a bigger picture. Like sometimes they don't want you to succeed. In a sense. What are you feeling? You're not feeling that a little bit.
I think
No?
honestly, maybe it's 50-50.
Okay, I can see that.
Like,
I like a discussion.
like in a
okay.
way, maybe they want like not everybody to succeed,
Facts.
but in a way, maybe they don't realize that it's, really making people do that as much as, like, I'm sure that they know, but like, I don't know.
thought you were
maybe
going somewhere
maybe
deeper.
it
I was
wasn't
waiting.
purposeful. You feel me? That they
Okay, so
but
maybe
like
they
once
just,
it
yes,
like
okay.
started making them all the
Like
money,
they're just doing their job.
right? They're doing their job. Like they did it a little too well, and now that it's making hella money, like they ain't gonna stop.
You know what? At that same point, it's just like it's not the people's fault that they made a good show. It's the people that choose to not do anything with their lives and just sit there and have Netflix consume them.
Yeah, I mean, people do make that choice. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm sure that like the vast majority of people that have a Netflix subscription or whatever subscription, like, don't view it as much as the people that are addicted to it. To be real.
You know, for me personally, that's one reason why I stopped playing video games because it consumed most of my time.
Same, to be honest.
And
Like,
it was to a certain
I
point.
enjoyed video games a lot, and I
Yes.
stopped.
And I
'cause
used, I mean, I still have my PlayStation there sitting, like just getting dust, and
Yeah.
my games just in
I
a
s-
drawer.
I still consider, getting a system again from time to time, but I had to like cut systems out of my life completely, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Like, to get-
it just consumes your whole time.
Yeah,
All that time you could be investing in yourself in.
and there's even times when you're working hard, and you're just like thinking the whole time like I can't wait to play video games.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
like, I mean, if that's your thing, like,
more
I mean,
power
I
to
feel you. Like,
Yeah,
people even make money off that.
Yeah,
but
people make career.
At the same time,
Yeah.
like for me, it just wasn't the vibe because I make
It's-
money in a different way. Like, and it's not playing video games, and it's just going to distract me. You know?
facts. And it's also like one
talking,
thing,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
one thing too, that if you are playing a game to not have it consume you, and you're doing it in like moderation, so you're doing it every now and then, you know what I mean? But for the majority of people, at least for the most part from what I'm seeing, like I see videos of people just posting on the gram and they're just playing video games the whole time. They're just playing video games the whole time. They're just streaming themselves playing video games, and they're not making any money off of it most of the time. They're just trying to show how good they are. But to think about it, all that time that they're spending on a video game, they could be investing in themselves. They can be learning a new thing. They could be making money, and it's just distracting them from something bigger that they should be doing. That's how I look at it personally. But at the same time, like if you've already made it and you're already making good money and you can just kick back and just have your money work for you and just play video games, why not? I'm so down for that because video games are fun. You know, I've definitely done at least when I was younger, I bought new systems all the time. I was always on the new game. I was always playing something new. And especially nowadays too, they have like VR, so virtual reality, where you can just put on a little headset and be right there with the games. So it's dope now, but is that really what matters? Especially at a young age too. I tell my little brothers all the time. Because I have a little brother that literally will sit on a couch and play his game all gosh damn day, all the way till 3 in the morning, and be upset waking up for school because you were playing a game all damn day. Like
that's on you, dog.
like that's on you first of all, but don't even complain to me at all that you're tired or that
You chose that tiredness.
You chose that.
It's 3 a.m., bro.
It's 3 a.m. Get to bed.
Like, why are you still up?
Yes. If I catch you up, it's about to be a different story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least when it comes to like my kids.
And I ain't gonna sit here and say
Yeah.
that I didn't used to be obsessed with getting a new game and staying up all night and playing it. But you do realize eventually, like, I mean, unless you start making money off of it, like, I mean, you got to do something else too. Come on, like.
Yeah, like I feel like people need to like take advantage of the opportunities and what you were, chosen to do on here, or your passions, whatever that may be, or your dreams. Focus on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like don't let something that you ain't gonna make money off of consume your life. To be honest,
100%.
As much as you may like it, as much as you may be obsessed with like different characters and stuff like that, or whatever it is, the gameplay, like how good it is.
It's not
how
as
fun
important
like,
as your future.
Yeah, like if it ain't bringing something of value into your life, and I mean like monetary value, because unfortunately that's how the world works right now. Maybe you should like find something else that will.
Facts. 100%
And
facts.
that's not to say stop playing video games completely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, 100%.
everything in moderation, right?
I just said that. Yeah, I
Like,
just said that right now. That's so funny.
I
huh?
could hear you from in there.
Yeah.
Just harkening back. You feel me?
So
Let's
I see
pop this open real
you
quick.
already opened this third beer.
Yep.
All right, so this
Most of these have had a lot of foam, so I'm just letting it.
last beer we
out
just
for a
had,
sec.
well, on to the third beer we're going to have right here. It's called Tropical Hop Wave from a little brewery called Refuge Brewery. If you want to take a quick look at that right
We had
there.
one of their beers on the podcast last week too.
We did.
That, what was
Out
it,
there in Temecula.
yeah, Temecula.
Temecula.
Yeah, Temecula's.
But off the back, just looking at the picture, just looking at itself, these waves, the color, a little bit of what is this, gold vibes right here? One bit.
From what I've seen, I believe all of their beers have kind of like this gold can
This gold tint.
and just kind of something simple, but eye catching over the label area.
What are you smelling off that first whiff?
Not a whole lot, honestly.
I just smell beer.
Yeah, it just smell like beer.
I just smell beer. That's all I'm smelling.
But I'm
right here.
told that it's a double IPA, so
Yeah, this is gonna be
let's see what we
a
got
double
going on here.
IPA. Have some flavors of citrus. It's supposed to have some apricot as well too.
Interesting.
Some berry as well. So we're gonna see how this plays out.
Well, that first one said that they had tropical vibes, and this one's called Tropical Hop Wave. So let's see what the tropicalness
Let's
is.
see what it's about.
I know I'm the worst. It was starting to get on the carpet though. Thanks. Guess we gonna clean that later.
Look at that. All right. Why does yours look a little bit darker?
It's pretty dark, huh?
All right. Well,
That's what she said.
it's definitely very cloudy and very thick
Yeah.
for sure. That's what she
Definitely.
said again.
Hey.
With a nice little small head. I hope she didn't say that.
Oh man.
But yeah, just
There
going
goes
off.
there,
Let's
the
take a
mood.
whiff of this since we have it in the full. I honestly cannot smell anything. But can you smell anything? I don't smell nothing at all.
Yeah. it
Not
just
one
smell-
bit.
I mean, besides beer, like.
All right, let's give it a taste.
Cheers.
That's smooth.
For a double IPA.
That is very
damn.
smooth. Yes.
Like.
So that's smooth. On top of that, it's not the highest alcohol, but it's 6.4%. Okay, the last one we just had was a 7. And this is something that I would definitely fucks with, for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
This is a good little
Excellent.
taste right here. And this is going to be another IPA, so
Double.
I mess with it.
Yeah.
I mess with this.
Honestly, of the two IPAs, I know I said the last one I would grab.
Thank you.
Dude, this is smooth.
'Cause
Like
I was
this
low-key
is
getting mad at you with this
smooth.
Beechwood.
I
was
mean,
like,
hey,
that's
listen,
not
I'm
a great IPA for you to say that's the
I'm
only
allowed to
IPA.
have my opinions. I liked the flavor of it.
Your
And I'm
IPA
sticking with my 6. And
Okay.
I'm sticking with almost what I said before. If they
All
don't
right.
have this one, I'm going to grab that one if it's there. But still,
Facts.
this is fire, bruh.
Okay.
Like,
But you're still choosing this one over the other one, right?
absolutely.
That's all that
Honestly,
matters.
like, this is... I'm going to put this up with
Okay.
the what was it? Staff Magician.
What are you rating?
7 again. Maybe 8, to be honest. This is smooth.
For a double IPA, this is a solid 8.5.
Facts.
The only
But,
thing
like,
it's lacking
7-0,
is definitely
like, in general.
some flavor.
Yeah. But it's, I mean,
I'm not smelling much like compared to the other beers we just had. You can always smell a hint of something, but this one,
but the smoothness factor,
the
though,
smoothness is what's really playing in fact right
yeah,
now.
like,
This is so smooth.
it really is. This is, bruh, for an IPA, we made
Yes.
some good random choices.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's funny because most of it was off your suggestions, too. Like,
Now, to bring that back to point, why these beers were chosen was because it's summer vibes, tropical vibes. So we wanted to have you guys experience some summer beers before the summer ends.
yep.
So
'cause
we're
we
gonna
almost at it, and it's September 19th.
yes,
Oof.
yes. So it's gonna end soon. After this, we're gonna move into October, where it's gonna be Halloween and then Thanksgiving vibes, and then
Oktoberfest,
winter.
baby.
You know, it's gonna and that's gonna be a really good time with the really good October beers. But
Oh, yeah.
to end the summer out, if you guys want to pick some up, you know, summer vibes, at least what's popping nowadays, tropical hop wave, Beechwood Citroholic, and this what is this? The Staff Magician is gonna be the way to
Staff
go.
Magician.
And this is just from research and from opinion on what's popping for summer vibes right now. So
Yeah.
if you want a summer beer, this is the way to go. At least
Absolutely.
from reviews and at least from research.
Yeah, and I mean, all solid choices.
And it's not common beers, they're craft beers. All of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
definitely.
So the ones that we have been trying here for all
These
been
ain't
craft.
multi-million-dollar companies, making these things, or maybe they
Yeah.
are, but if they are, more power to them. But
100%. 100%.
they local, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. These are all good. Like this is smooth though. It looks thick, just because of the cloudiness, all that.
It is.
I definitely see a bunch of floaters in there, like,
100%.
but no complaints, especially for a double IPA.
Definitely a little bit of hops in there.
Oh yeah, no, I do not taste any absence of hops. I'll tell you that, but it's enjoyable.
I like that you're choosing this one over the
I know, right?
because I was low key like you were the angel and I was the devil in this sense when it came to that one,
That's fine. Like I said, we allowed to have different opinions.
and that's what's beautiful about it.
Exactly.
100%.
But this is definitely something I would go for. I kind of want to go down to Refuge now because I've had 2 beers that
Yeah. So we had
I really enjoyed.
well the
from
last
them.
but the last refuge that was the grapefruit, wasn't it?
The what?
The grapefruit one.
No. The grapefruit one was that Kershaw's Wicked Curd.
The Kershaw.
I
But
can't
the other
remember.
one was the blood orange.
Yeah,
it was the blood orange
yeah.
one. That was the blood orange.
Blood
one.
Orange Wit.
Uh-huh.
That
Yes.
was what it was called. Yeah.
That one it was good. It wasn't the greatest, but it was good. It was
I don't
good.
know. I liked it. I
was
liked it. I think I rated it like a 7 last time, I believe.
I do not recall, but it was okay. It was
Yeah.
okay for sure. I probably don't recall too because this is what.
All I'm saying is I said it was drinkable. And
Well, I
I
don't
would
know.
get it.
I don't know if that matters in a sense to people listening because you're gonna drink no matter what.
I am, but that's because I have to. What
You're
I'm
gonna-
saying is in a regular scenario where
Uh-huh.
I'm not like in a situation where I got to be reviewing beers,
Uh-huh.
I
But
would
if,
get it.
But if I pass you a beer, no matter what beer it is, and we just drinking, you gonna drink?
If we got the camera on,
No camera on.
no camera on, I'm gonna complain.
Okay,
If
but
you don't give me the right beer.
But you can complain and drink.
yeah.
Okay, point. Point. Exactly.
Yeah,
Point.
I will. If there's no other beers available. Yeah.
Point.
Absolutely.
Point.
If I'm trying to get drunk. If not,
I guess the big thing is here, he don't get drunk no matter what he's drinking. Facts? Facts or no? Facts? Cheers?
well, you gotta call me out like that.
Cheers, exactly. Me on the
I don't
other
wanna
hand, you
say
give
I'm
me
an
vodka,
alcoholic.
I'll slap that right out your hand. You're not about to give me vodka. Yeah.
Yeah, not straight up. But,
Not straight up one bit.
But vodka tonic? I ain't mad at that.
I'll take a gin and tonic.
No, I won't take a gin in anything.
I'll take a gin and tonic.
Honestly, I don't like gin.
Honestly, I don't like vodka.
I don't either.
Vodka tastes like rubbing alcohol. Exactly.
Vodka almost is rubbing alcohol.
That's why I'm not drinking. Exactly my point. At least when I drink gin, I can smell like a little pine, or I can smell like earthy, and just reminds me of the woods.
Yeah, no, like the idea of gin really resonates with me. Like all the ingredients and things that they use, it sounds great until it hits my palate, and I don't like gin.
It's just not the vibe.
I don't like gin.
I'll take gin over vodka any day. Any day. And I'll take. So let me clear this up though. If it's a shot of vodka, no. If it's a shot of gin, yes. But if it's a mixed cocktail with vodka, it's a vibe.
Or like a screwdriver?
I'll fucks with a screwdriver.
Yeah, you fucks with a screwdriver?
But you have something overpowering it though.
Yeah, the orange juice does really overpower it, to be honest. Yeah. But I don't know. Like there are certain things that I could do with vodka. Like even like vodka and seltzer. As long as I got a little lime or lemon, I'm straight.
It's not the vibe. Gin and a gin and tonic with some lime, we're chilling. But it's almost basically the same thing because vodka and gin, they fit almost the same category because they're light liquors. And,
well, clear at least.
Well, yeah, clear. Clear liquors. But they fit almost the same category. Like it doesn't come into play with like whiskey.
Nah.
Or like even tequila.
Even the things that you can mix with them is pretty limited.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Either one of them.
Well, when it comes to vodka and gin, at least when I was bartending, vodka and gin, or at least vodka, would be one of the main ingredients when it came to any mixed drinks. It'd be like vodka, triple sec, some other alcohols all mixed up together, and then that would
maybe I don't like vodka.
He said, "Let me rethink this right now."
No, I'm not really rethinking it. I already said that I pretty much just like it in a couple things, but
I've had some bad times on vodka too. That could be maybe part of the reason.
Yeah, like
I had Grey Goose and Grey Goose shifts. Okay, let me tell you a story about some Grey Goose. All right.
Tell me a story, bro.
All right, so I was dating a woman at this time.
Okay.
And I went over and we decided to have some vodka and cranberry juice. Okay. Okay.
Classic vodka.
This is vodka and cranberry juice, Grey Goose vodka with some cranberry juice. Okay. And we ended up finishing the whole bottle to ourselves. Don't know how that happened because we were just sitting there watching a movie. So
that's how it happened.
That just makes me feel like I'm an alcoholic because we took the whole bottle. That was a long time ago. Okay, a very long time ago.
What, like a year ago?
Well, I was like 23.
Okay,
I would
so
say. 3. So I'm 27 now.
4. Oh, so sorry.
4 years ago.
I
okay.
offended you.
All right. Let's get it correct. Okay. But I'm not gonna go into too much depth. But I ended up throwing up, and it was just not a good time. It was just not a good time.
Not a good time.
Bit. Yeah. And she got to experience that, so it just wasn't a good time.
That's kind of like me and Fireball. Like one time, I drank an entire bottle to myself.
Fireball.
And I ended up puking cinnamon no matter how much water I drank for like the next like 3 hours. And I can never smell that shit again and be like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm like,
there is a cinnamon toast crunch shooter with Fireball.
I'm good. What has it got? Bailey's?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna make it for you one day, and you're not gonna know what it is, and you're gonna drink it.
Listen, of all things,
hey, you're not gonna know.
Don't give me Fireball.
You're not going to know.
I will know.
You won't know.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
Okay, when the day it happens, the day it happens, I'll tell you after you take the shot. If you don't know, you have to buy me a shot.
$100.
Oh shit. All right, you can give me $100. Yeah, I do. We shaking it on camera right here.
Fuck a shot, bruh.
Okay, he's gonna give me $100. I'm gonna record
I might not
it.
puke.
I'm gonna try to record it when it happens. I'm gonna have
But I
like a
will know.
GoPro somewhere posted, and it's gonna be recording, and then we'll bring it on this episode or an episode, and we'll show it to everyone, and you not knowing one bit of difference.
And we'll show everyone me giving you $100 then.
Facts.
But we also go show you losing and being mad about it.
I'll be a little salty, but
A little
it's not gonna
salty.
happen.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen one bit.
Nah, you probably won't get that mad.
I won't.
I ain't really seen you that mad.
Except for that one time.
I mean, but still, I'm just saying in general though, like
Yeah.
you don't really be that mad though.
I'm not. I don't get mad like easily. It takes a lot for you to
Yeah.
get me mad.
Unlike me.
Unlike this guy. Just one hit layout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you get me in the mood, then it's a different story. But at a point to
I
where
have a
I just avoid conflict.
I have a very slow switch. Or a
Unless
very quick switch, I should
unless
say.
it's road rage. Unless you driving stupid, then
Yeah, road rage doesn't really count like that though, I feel
I'll
like.
because I'll step out the
It's
car.
kind of impossible out here. You step out the car?
Yes, I'll
Bruh,
step out
You know
the
how
car.
many people I've tried to get to step out the car and they fucking drive off because they're
I
pussies?
step out the car. I've been in the
Bro, in the
car
South,
with
at least
people.
people gonna throw down with you, man. Like,
I've been
out
in the
here,
car with people and they would look at me like, no, don't get out, don't get.
Bruh,
I'm
word,
like, no.
Like-
Especially when you pull up and they start looking back at you and you be like, what? What's up? What you trying to do? You gonna get out the car or what? If you want to get out the car, then it's a different story. Let's go.
You know how many times I've rolled down the window and like got out the car, like talking about get out the car,
I'm dead.
and they just, bruh, like at least in the South they'll throw it down with you, like all you got to do is point to the E lane or the
said,
shoulder.
Let's
Just-
go.
Yeah, you just open your window, you start pointing. They already know what time it is.
You trying to pull over or what?
They throw hands with you. Whoever win. That's what it is.
Facts. I can respect
Like,
that. I
can't
respect
tell
that.
you how many times that's happened. Like, because I have road rage.
Yeah, road rage. I definitely.
Yeah, I get mad. I get mad when you drive stupid.
I try to calm it down when people are in the car, but if people are not in the car, then
Oh yeah. No, when it's other people in the car, like, and I mean, even my girlfriend gonna tell you that I don't because she probably thinks that I don't because I still get that mad, but I do calm it down. If I was by myself, no, I've literally like rolled down the window to scream at people and like, made sure like cut them off to like, throw hands real quick. Like, yeah, if you cut me off first, I'm gonna cut you off, bruh. Let's
that's
go.
facts.
Like,
That's 100% facts.
and maybe that's wrong, but I really don't care because I get mad.
I mean, it's probably not the most adult thing to do.
Not the most adult thing, not the most productive thing, and
But
not the most
once you-
responsible thing.
Once
but
you get me upset while I'm driving,
that's
it's a different story. Like, I remember this one time I was driving with my friend and a car literally had no reason to cut me off, had cut me off and sped off. And I was like, oh, okay.
I see how
I
it
was,
is.
okay. So I immediately put my car into, we're about to go catch up with this guy and we're about to say what's up. So literally taking off on the car, and she was like, she grabbed me, she's like, no, don't do that.
That's not worth it.
You need to, like, just no,
Sounds like my baby.
She-
I'll be like,
'cause-
I'm gonna go get that guy. She's like,
she got scared, and I
No.
was like,
yeah, you gotta calculate. You gotta calculate with women involved.
I was like, okay, all right, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
It's not worth it. Okay,
I don't want her to see me go this crazy.
it's not worth it. Maybe
I don't
next
want to
time
accidentally crash and have her on the passenger seat.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Because if it's just me,
It's a different
screw it,
story.
man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a different story.
If I accidentally crash because I was being an asshole, hey,
That's how
life,
sometimes they be
baby.
making you
Like,
feel too. You be like, I don't care. Like,
I don't even care. Like, I'm gonna go get you, bro. Like,
exactly, 100%.
and is it wrong? Yeah, probably.
It
But
definitely
you know
probably
what?
is.
Like,
But at that specific moment, we're not thinking about it.
yeah, don't make me mad, dog.
Facts. It's not even don't make us mad. It's that just
No, it's
don't be a
definitely don't make me
stupid
mad.
driver. That's it. Real talk.
Don't be a stupid driver and
Yes.
don't make me mad.
Because most time when people are
For
doing
me.
something stupid, they do that shit on purpose.
Yeah, honestly, they thought about it and they were like, you know what? Yeah, I'm still be an asshole.
It's a great beer for being a double IPA.
Yeah, I was just saying we gotta go check out the brewery. Maybe we'll do a little filming in there if they'll let us.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it doesn't have to be a podcast, but at least
just some filming.
a couple shots,
Yeah, 100%.
because
Like if Refuge wants to promote, we're down.
yeah,
We're down
but
for it.
I don't know
Or
if
they
we did
need
at that
someone
point
to
yet.
promote.
But hey, I'm down though. Like already, like
I mean, people invest
endorse
into
this.
starter companies.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. I'm just saying I endorse this whether they want to or not. Like this is excellent.
My name is Cold and I endorse this beer.
Your name is Cold? Just kidding.
Is that that president vibe I got right now?
This is a cold beer though.
It's a cold vibe.
It's a cold vibe.
On the cold meter from beers, from being one of the best beers or one of the worst beers. Where are you putting it? So put
On
it
terms of IPAs
on terms
or
of
on
beers.
terms of everything.
In terms of beers in general. What
Well, I
are you
mean, like we gotta calculate here because you know what I'm saying.
putting? Right off the back, right now, where are you putting it?
Still pretty low. I'm not gonna lie because it's IPA.
Okay, that's all I need to say.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. But as far as IPAs go, top of the fucking charts. Literally
Especially for a double IPA, I think that's the biggest thing.
for any IPA.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. This is so far my favorite.
and you gave
My
this-
baby likes Space Dust. No offense, Elysian. I can't stand it. Can't stand it. It's too
You did
gross.
not just say Space Dust.
Yeah, that's her favorite.
I will throw Space Dust off a cliff.
Thank you.
I will throw
Yes.
Space Dust off a cliff.
Trash.
I tried,
But no offense, Elysian. Y'all make some other beers
Look,
that are good, all right?
and it's just our
Not
perspective,
Space Dust.
our preference. But
Space.
when I took a sip of Space Dust, I was so mad that I paid for it.
Thank you.
I was so upset, and the thing is, it looked
When
so
she recommended
cool.
it to me
Yes,
and I took a sip, I was so mad that I wasted my money on it too. to be honest.
yes. I was like,
Wow,
okay,
this
you guys
beer-
have a good picture on here. It looks interesting.
Super tight marketing.
It looks like something that I
Yeah.
would be interested in trying.
Draws your eye to it and then you
That
want to yak.
first sip, I was like, okay,
No.
no, I am never doing this again. You gave me a reason to not like beer right now.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact. And yet, she'll drink a whole 6-pack to herself in a couple hours
I think,
and be happy about it.
I think that's examination.
Can't do it.
We have to examine that.
What level of insanity does my girlfriend have? I'm just kidding.
Gosh,
Space Dust.
I think we have to just.
Once again, Elysian has some good beers, but that is not
yes,
one of them.
It's just that specific one.
Yeah, like I cannot stand it.
But
Like,
if that's your
That
preference,
might be
that's
like
your preference.
a quadruple IPA. For
I
all we know.
mean-
like, jeez, man.
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
we are haters because you know what? Trash.
It was not good.
Nah, it was not.
Not good.
I've given it a few chances too because it's our
I've-
favorite beer.
I've
you feel me?
I've tried it actually more
can't
than
do
once
it.
because someone actually gave me one, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it was just an off day. Let's try a different time, and it just slapped me in the face like it did the first time.
At this point, even if I really want a beer and that's
Oh.
the only one in sight,
Oh, let's do
I'm
this.
still gonna say nah.
If that was the only beer and that was your only chance of getting drunk that night, you're not drinking it?
I don't care. I'm not
Oh.
getting drunk tonight. I
Oh.
honestly would say I'm not gonna drink it.
Oh.
Like, go ahead. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna pass it to my
Okay.
girlfriend. Like,
Okay.
that's it. Like, because I cannot do
And
it.
that's saying a lot Because remember, he said he'll drink anything basically to get drunk.
Yeah, no, but I will not drink Space Dust.
Yeah.
I will not drink Space Dust. But my baby gonna be like, thanks, babe, more for me.
So let me pass it to the side right there real quick.
Yeah.
Pass it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got someone that'll drink it, but it ain't me.
I'm glad that we can both agree on that because
Yeah, because that shit
let's
is
cheers to not.
Cheers to how trash it is. Like,
Yes.
So Elysian, y'all better tweak the formula, or I'm gonna just keep drinking Refuge. I'm just kidding. Y'all got some good beers.
Said tweak the formula or he's not going back. Basically what he said.
Yeah, not if it's Space Dust. Space crust. Space fucks.
He said space ass.
Yeah, space trash.
All right, I think we're going 2 in now. We're going 2 in.
Yeah, we are, because it's so terrible. But
if that's your preference, and you just like eating ass, that's that's different. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
That's
We
a different.
just jumped to that like real quick.
Nah.
But this hazy IPA
Some people like doing that,
is excellent. Like, oh man, and the expiration is pretty quick too.
What do you mean? When does it expire?
11/15/20.
Oh.
And we just bought it the other day. Or it was made that date. What is it? Drink by. Yep.
That's November.
Yeah, but 2020 was last year, babe.
Oh.
And it's still good. Creeped out. Total Wine, what did you do to us?
Those ones expired too.
Total Wine, what did you do to us? This is a good beer, though. Regardless.
This one has the expiration. It just says 10/28.
Sounds good.
Wait. What?
That's crazy.
You're telling me right now that all these beers that were on the shelf from Total Wine that we just bought are all expired, basically.
And drank in front of y'all.
So,
That's cool.
I'm bringing my receipt to Total Wine and we're going to have a discussion. Because
Whoa.
why do you have beers on here that are expired?
Drink by 11/15/20. Yeah, it's almost November now. September. 2 months away.
Okay.
Dope.
So me and Total Wine are going to have a conversation.
Hey,
And I live across the street, so...
Refuge, I don't blame y'all.
Yeah, we're not blaming Refuge. We're blaming the people that...
Left it inside a Total Wine for too long.
I can't believe that. I just can't believe that because I go to Total Wine all the time and I pick up on these drinks.
Where's the rotation at? That Total Wine is busy, Brett. Like, does it though? Like,
Because when a beer expires, some of the
I want some
aromas
fresh.
and some of the flavors
no wonder there was
expire
no
with it.
aroma.
Okay, so
We might
we
have to
come-
give
when-
Refuge a second chance, even though this was so good that I
When-
would recommend it. We might have to give them
yeah,
a second
might have to
chance
get a
because
fresh. Yeah,
it might be even better when it's fresh.
I mean at the same time, Beechwood may need another shot too
well,
because
Beechwood is right there.
this expired in July.
Mm-hmm. And if I liked it as much as I did, I might even like it better.
That has me worried.
It doesn't have me worried because I mean, at the end of the day, we're
It has me
drinking
worried.
alcohol.
It has
and
me
I'm gonna
worried
drink
that
it
I'm
either way.
that we're going to a place to purchase alcohol and they're not keeping up to their standards of it being
It's a pretty
fresh.
large chain too. Let's be real.
Yes, 100%.
Like we talking coast to coast. Like
I don't-
I used to buy at Total Wine in Charleston, South Carolina, which is literally on the other coast.
Yes.
Like This is a large
It's not
company.
nothing that's not known. Total Wine is a huge
Yeah,
company.
no, rotation is not that hard to
So them keeping up
do.
with what they're supposed to be doing, and they're not.
But maybe we shouldn't dog on them too much.
I mean, I like Total Wine. Me and Total Wine are a vibe, but me and Total Wine are gonna have a little discussion.
No, definitely on these particular receipts, we definitely go check our stuff.
I wonder
You
how
feel
that's
me?
gonna be with us bringing empty bottles back.
I don't care. You know what? I drank this.
Let's
then
keep these.
Then I looked and I realized, because like I would assume that a national chain would have non-expired beers on the shelf. You feel me?
100%. 100%.
Like, so you know what? Like
I can
I shouldn't have to
understand-
look at the date and be like, oh man, this is a year expired. Are you
Yes.
kidding me? Like,
Yes.
Like, bruh,
Yes.
like it should not be that hard when we go up there. We should be like,
Yes.
check that out. Like, oh yeah, I did accidentally drink it. My fault. But like when I looked, I realized, what?
Yes.
Hang
So
on.
I'm expecting a free 4-pack when I go back, a free beer, and then we'll be in good terms.
At
Because
least a refund.
I am not a person who doesn't shop regularly at Total Wine because I'm a regular shopper, and we're both regular shoppers now.
Yeah. No. Even from before, like I've
Even
been
from
repping Total
before.
Wine from
Even
back.
when I was bartending, I used to go
Yeah.
there and pick up on.
No, I
hella
love Total
stock.
Wine.
Yeah.
And I'll still buy from Total Wine. But this
Yes.
particular instance, we definitely need to go get a refund because
There's an issue.
that's a little too expired.
Yes.
And I feel like they probably, like on a review didn't get like a good enough review. Like it could be that this beer is even better than we think it is. Who knows? Because honestly, it's expired.
You know what? That's 100% correct. Because if it is expired, we're not honestly giving it the review it needs to have.
Yeah, like we kind of dropped it on the review and
And it's not anything to do with Refuge. It's something to do with the company that's producing it and promoting it or selling it.
No, not the company that's producing it. That's Refuge.
Well,
The company that's distributing it.
distributing it. Okay, distributing it, not keeping up to date with when the expiration should.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got management, right? Don't y'all tell y'all people to check the shelves for expired beer?
Facts. Facts.
I mean, like when I worked at a restaurant, I know it's a little more involved, but I mean, man, we had rotation. You know, like if something is more than X amount of days old, whether it looks good or could be good or not, you throw it out.
Facts.
That's health code, baby. Like,
Damn, I can't believe it says that though. I'm still thinking about that right now.
I know that hurt my heart just now.
11:15. Wow.
Dude, that's a long time ago.
That is
20?
That is dead ass.
We
Almost a full
2021.
year.
Like September, 2 months away. Man, that's wrong. Like, I mean, I hate for the podcast to take a turn like this, but dude, I mean, I'm hurt that I gave a bad review. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just keeping me.
And I even recommended it, but
at
you know
all
what?
right
Like,
now.
I feel like I would have recommended it more.
You know, but that's funny because if Refuge can create a beer to where it expires this long and us give it this good a review, that says a lot.
I mean, hey, it must be really good fresh.
Yes.
So we got to go up.
So what did I give? I gave it
To the
like
brewery.
a 7 or 8, right?
You gave it a 7. I think I gave it an 8.
On the last one for the tropical hop wave. So I gave it an 8.5, okay?
8.5 for an IPA though is what you said specifically. What did he say about
Eight-
like?
Double IPA. 8.5
okay.
for a double IPA. So if I'm giving this an 8.5 and it's expired,
This must be very good.
I'd probably give it almost a 9.5 or a 10 not expired.
But we gonna go up to the brewery and rectify this situation. Cause to be honest, I kind of want to go anyways. Cause this is the second beer we tried from them that
Wait,
I
is it safe
I
to drink
like.
a beer that's expired a year though?
I'm pretty sure we'd be.
If we
alright,
could have
like-
someone look that up. to see if it would be safe. I mean, alcohol is alcohol, but at the
That's
same
what I was
time,
about to say, but
at the same time, I'm just
never know.
I'm just a little curious because we are drinking it.
and I'm not gonna stop. Yeah.
So drink responsible. Drink responsible.
Drink
for
more
sure.
responsibly than we just did
Yes.
just now.
Take a look at the expiration, 100%. But gosh,
This could
damn.
be more than 7% because of the extra fermentation or
Yes.
whatever from that expiration.
Yes. It's one thing when it comes to liquor because the more it ages, the more.
Oh yeah. But if something has an expiration on it, I mean, careful.
So yeah, it says it's basically okay.
Basically, okay. Sounds great. That sounds safe.
Basically meaning the taste isn't as appealing.
Okay, so it just fucks the taste. Got it. So
It's
so we owe y'all some rectification with some fresh beers.
Because in the beginning we said that it didn't smell like anything.
Yeah, and
It
it doesn't
just smelled nothing at all.
smell like beer.
And the aromas definitely plays a toll when it comes to you drinking beer because when you sip a nice beer, you smell what's inside of it. When it comes
Yeah.
to,
Well, I mean, like I think what is it like 70% of taste is smell, or
I'm not too sure, but a
babe, help me out. 70% of taste is smell. What's the percent? You know?
no, I don't.
Oh, okay, but it plays a big role though.
It
like,
plays a role when you're reviewing.
well
okay.
in general, to be honest.
In
like,
general, too,
like
but
it
when
can
you-
affect like a large aspect of it. Like you hold your nose and try to taste something.
Yeah.
It's not gonna taste the same. Have you ever, like had like a stuffed up nose and like try to eat something? It's like almost flavorless, right? Like it's really
trying to think
low
about that.
level of flavor.
So usually when I have a stuffed up nose,
Like when you were like really
I'm
sick or
drinking
something.
like chicken noodle soup or something. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah, and that's super salty, and all you taste is salt in it.
sometimes. I can't say for all the time because it
That's
hasn't
fair.
been all the time. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I'll give you that. But I mean,
Because my
it
grandma
definitely
made-
plays a role though. Like smell, aroma.
Smell. Yes.
So yeah, they
Yeah.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day,
still a good beer.
it's still a good beer. At the end of the day, it's still getting us a little turn. I don't know if I can speak for you,
It is
but I'm definitely
tropically
feeling
flavored, baby.
a little.
I definitely taste more tropical than that other one that said it was tropical.
I feel a little bit more tropical with all the beers that I've been drinking now.
That is a fact, and that was the point.
100%.
Let's go.
So, you go to the store. You're buying a 6-pack. Between these 3 beers, what are you choosing?
Tropical hop wave.
Ooh. Tropical has a good taste in me right now, okay? But the fact that it's expired throws me off a lot right now.
Yeah.
So, if I were to buy a 6-pack, I'm going with Staff Magician right now.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one.
I'm gonna go with Staff
It was
Magician.
excellent.
Yeah,
I mean, my number 2.
yeah.
I
So,
feel like if
for
tropical
right-
hop wave tastes
what's
as good
fresh,
expired, I really
yes.
want to know what's going on with it fresh.
But
So-
the thing is, if it's fresh and we're getting different aromas and different tastes, I can't fully give it my full opinion.
That's fair.
Because it could give me a taste where like, oh, I don't mess with that, or a smell where I don't mess with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The expiration
true.
is what's throwing it off right now.
it is throwing me off too a little bit,
It's
but
not
I don't know.
fresh.
I enjoyed it, but I guess
So
you.
for me personally, Staff Magician is number 1 as of right now. Tropical Hop Wave is number 2.
Okay.
And then Beechwood Citroholic is number 3. And you know what's so really surprising? This one online has amazing reviews.
Yeah.
And to me, it's
You know what?
third.
but that's six.
If I had to go a 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna still stick with my tropical hop wave, even though it's expired. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the hell out of that. I'm gonna go with the, what is it, Michelin? Mickler. McKellar, Staff Magician. Yeah, Beechwood gonna be third for me. I'm sorry. I was saying earlier that the Beechwood, but now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta change it up. That Staff Magician, it's still lingering with me.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they still did their job and got us intoxicated.
That's a fact, and that was the whole point. To get more and more intoxicated and have better
Where'd
and
you
better
drink at?
conversation. I'm letting her have a few sips, because she likes this.
All I know is you're not matching me. That's all I know.
Oh, well then, don't take a sip, babe.
No, you can take a sip, but
Well, she had a sip already, but
all I know is that if I'm getting intoxicated with my co-host has to get intoxicated with me.
well, I'm already there.
Are you?
Well, not super, but I mean,
I'm intoxicated. And you know what's funny about this? We
I'm
have
having a good
work
time.
the next day.
Yeah.
We have work tomorrow.
Hashtag fuck it.
Hashtag fuck it. Alcoholic life. That's what I mean when we say that he'll drink anything just to get intoxicated. That's it right there.
Even the stuff I said I probably wouldn't drink. Space dust. Yeah, no, I still won't. I have to be already so drunk that I don't know that I'm drinking it. To be honest.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when you're too intoxicated and you're just drinking, you're not even realizing what you're drinking.
I mean, once you black out, it's whatever goes.
Blacking out. So, how many times have you blacked out in your life, could you say?
Too many.
All right. Okay. All right. Scale.
like,
Let's say this
more
is
than I can count on my hand, even within the last 3 years. How about that?
facts.
Like, too many. All right. Like, I'm not gonna
Facts.
try and give you a number of times.
Facts.
I drink too much sometimes. Like,
Facts.
it just happens. You know.
Sometimes the vibe. Sometimes the people you're with. Peer pressure. Well, not peer pressure, but offering you
Sometimes
shots.
you ain't ate.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, food plays a big role. Like, if you had nothing all
100%.
day and you like, I'm gonna get fucked up,
100%.
you will.
100.
You will. And it's not fun. But it is. But it's not mostly.
100%.
Yeah, the
But-
after effects, ugh.
100%.
Just please eat food.
Yeah, if you're drinking, make sure you're drinking responsibility. Make sure you're responsible. Make sure you're having some food. Make sure that
Drink that water, baby.
Yeah, make sure you're drinking some water as well. If you're driving, don't be that guy that gets too intoxicated to where you can't drive back. Okay,
Yeah.
because you're being responsible for
We
other
got
people.
too many of y'all. I've been one of them. And
think
thank
we've all
God
been
I
one
have
of them at
not
one point.
crashed
Yeah,
and not died. Like, I mean, man. You could do yourself wrong and other people.
100%.
But you know what? If you're going to do yourself wrong, that's on you. But other people, man, you don't want that guilt.
Facts. 100%.
Yeah. So, drink responsibly.
All day.
And we going to wait until any of us drive for a little bit here. You feel me? Sober up. Have a good time. It's on Instagram, Twitter. The Instagram is Behind the Bar Gram.
Yep.
The Twitter is Behind the Bar Pod.
Yeah. If you like it, if you don't like it, actually send us your comments, send us your reviews. If you can tweak it a little bit and you make it better, send us that too. We're all here for constructive criticism on how to make the podcast a little bit better. So if you know anything that we're lacking, anything that you want to see more, let us know, and we'll definitely do our best to make it more productive and more entertaining for you.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment on YouTube. We look at everything, you feel me? Like,
100%.
both of us are on all the socials, and we check it. If we don't get to you, we sorry. If we do, thank you. If we don't, thank you. I mean,
Yeah, 100%. But it was a good time. We enjoyed all these beers. Hopefully, next episode they will not be expired. But once again, this is our second episode with
fact.
Behind the Bar with John and Cold. We're gonna keep giving you good times, good experiences, and we're just gonna keep making moves out here. All right,
Good vibes, baby.
let's go.